Hi guys, welcome to the video. So today we've got this box of little bits of goodies and stuff from Kaizen. So before we get any further, big shout out to Kaizen for sending this stuff out. You can use my code Olly EP3 to get 5% off your order. There you can get pretty much any part for any Japanese car, so go check them out. Links to all this stuff will be on my link in the description, so super easy to find, all in one place. So if you want to try out any of this stuff for yourself, then just jump on that link, use my code, save some money, good times all around. So anyway, first things first, redemption. If you guys didn't see my other video, I smashed one of these. Oh my God. And today I'm gonna hopefully not smash this one. This is a rear view mirror from Spoon, genuine Spoon part. After that, we've then got these genuine Honda Jazz Washer Jets. This is something that's a pretty good upgrade for anyone with like the firing washers. These fit any Honda that has those. This is like a spray jet as like a replacement. So super cheap and hopefully means you don't get things firing off in different angles and what have you. So we'll jump into that in a bit. While having a look at how these come out, I saw that I might as well take off the sound deadening material on the inside of the bonnet because it looks better without it. Yeah, so I guess we should probably just jump in with it and get the Spoon mirror in because that's something I've been wanting to do for so long. So yeah, let's start with that and hopefully I don't break it this time. Right, okay, first things first, I'm gonna clean up the glass again. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a little side-by-side view so you can kind of see how much wider it is. Hopefully you guys can see that. Pretty big difference. I really don't want to break this one. I get the tape off, 3M tape on this. Okay, here we go, redemption. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to push it really hard. Just want to get it to stick down. Right, that's as far as I'm going to do it. Wow, that is so much wider. Oh, it looks sick. The little Spoon Sports logo as well. I'm so glad I haven't broken this one. Install 1 success, finally. I have this mirror after breaking the last one in the country, it seemed. Let's give it a little wipe down. Yes, guys. Oh, I'm so hyped, this is finally on there. Okay, I'll show you some close-ups of it now. So as you can see, looks sick, and it's time to move on to the washer jets. Okay, so these are the standard washer jets on the Type R. Two little jets that fire out a spray at two different directions. I've managed to move one in such a way that it's basically now firing on the bonnet, which is pretty useless and I can't move it back. So that's one reason why I'm doing this, but also this is a pretty popular thing to do because, as I'm sure you're all aware, these are rubbish. So here's a little demo of the before spray just so you can see how awful it looks, but pretty useless, as you can see. I mean, one of the jets is literally not even hitting the windscreen anymore. Let's get into these OEM Honda Jazz Washer Jets. So here is the product number, as you see, genuine Honda part, made in Japan, JDM bits. Anyway, so in here is just one jet. You get them as a pair, but they do just come in one packet each. So let's get this on the car. I've already removed one of the washer jets just to see how it was going and stuff, but as you can see, obviously that goes in there, so it looks like this. So to get this grey black thing out, you have to pull these out, and that's why I'm doing it now, because I don't really want to take the new ones out again to do this in the future, so I might as well do it all in one go. Also, I did snap one, which I will show you soon, and I'll show you how I then got it out. Little pro hack thing. Anyway, I'm gonna get the other washer jet off now, and then I'm gonna take off this thing by pulling off these black things, and this should just come off. So wish me luck that I don't break this one as well. Right, so this is what it looks like once it's pushed through. As you can see, it's got these two little clip things here that sort of go through the hole and then click in. So you have to get some pliers or whatever on the other side of this, pinch them together, and then push this forward, and then it just comes out like this, and then you get to this stage. So now this is like this. We've got to try and get the hose off of the jet itself without breaking it, which is what I did on the last one. So I don't know how I'm best going to tackle this without breaking this one. So, and I will get back to you once this is off. All right, so I managed to get it out. So this is the original one, and let's do a little side by side. So here's the new one going in. As you can see, pretty different. So this is a spray and this is a jet. I guess that's the best way to describe this. So the way I got this out is, yeah, I just very slowly with my nails just manipulated it down and down. It took a couple of minutes, but you want to be really careful with this because otherwise you'll snap it off like I did with my other one. Before I install these, I need to take off the black stuff. So I'm going to do that now and then we'll get these on. Oh yeah, forgot to mention I'm using a prying apart tool thing, trim tool thing with an angle. I mean, you could probably use a screwdriver, but get one of these if you can, pretty cheap. Boom. Nice, had a spider living behind here. Sweet, so now that's off, it just looks way more race car and it's easier to access all this stuff. I think next step what I'm gonna do is actually clean up the area here, and then mainly on the top side of the bonnet, it's a bit dirty where the washer jet sat before. All right, this is the bit I was talking about. So I'm gonna give this bug and grime remover a little go. So guys, this is the jet that I snapped, and this bit was stuck in this hose here. So a little pro hack for you if you want to get it out without damaging the hose or just making this impossible to get out of through braking or whatever. If you take this hose with this bit in it and then dunk it in a mug of boiling water, just literally sit it in there for, I don't know what, like 5 minutes or something, just to let the rubber heat up and get a bit more pliable. That way you'll be able to get this out a lot easier than if you didn't do that. So probably a little tip for you in case that happens to you. That's what I did. This is the jet straight out of the packet from Honda, and this is actually missing one thing that you need to take off of the jets that are on the car already. So if you see this little rubber bit here, this bit comes off. It's basically a rubber guard between the plastic and your bonnet, so you're not going to scratch your bonnet with the plastic. So you take this off, it's really easy, it just comes straight off, and you put it on the other one, and here's one I did earlier. So that's the only thing you need to transfer over, so just make sure you do that, otherwise you're going to scratch your bonnet. All right then, here we go. Washer jet number 1 going in. Simple as that. And then it's just a case of pushing on this rubber. There we go. And then it's same again on this side. Boom, that was easy. Right, I'll just push the other one on a little bit more. And that's done. All right, here we go. Let's see what this looks like then. Let's see if I haven't even adjusted the jets yet, so they might be firing all over the place, but let's find out. Yep, all over my leg, all over the roof, lovely. Right, just got to tilt them down a little bit, but I can already tell that's way better. All right then guys, so I've spent about 10 minutes or so adjusting these to get them the best that I can. I've got the driver's side one, I've got pretty much dialed in. The passenger side is pretty hard because I've got the Tegawa air intake scoop that kind of blocks part of the windscreen, which makes it really hard to get like the perfect coverage for that without firing into that. This is sort of the best I've come up with. There's probably more adjustment needed, but it's just way too hot today to be faffing with that too much. So this is what it looks like now. So a much better coverage over the, well, at least the driver's side anyway, that's obviously the most important bit. All right then guys, it's actually later in the same day. It's cooled down a bit now, so I've managed to get the jets properly aligned now, so it's way better. And also I just thought I'd mention about this rear view mirror, because I've actually driven with the car now. It is very different to the standard one. The standard one pretty much showed you just out of the rear glass, but with this Spoon Sports one you can do it so you can see out of the rear, I can see out of the passenger rear window, and I can see a little bit out of the passenger window. That's how wide it is. So if you're looking for something to get more visibility in blind spots and stuff like that, this is definitely something you should look into, because pretty cheap considering, and if you don't smash it like I did the first time, easy install as well. Don't forget guys, if you want any of this stuff, head to the link in the description to grab it and use my code OLLY-EP3 to get 5% off. Thanks to Kaizen for sending out this stuff. I guess that's going to do it for this one guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you're going to give either of these two things a go. Subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.